Hello everyone, my name is Emily Sanders. I'm a first grade teacher at Jenkins Elementary. Jenkins Independent Schools is a K-12 school, which means we share a lot with the high school. One thing we share is a PE teacher, and we have an amazing PE instructor. But my first graders, the amount of gym and health they get the time they get with the PE instructor is very limited. So I've complained. I've been a complainer. I've complained a lot about it. So when the Erie mini grants, it was time to start thinking about what could I do with my class this year. I really just kept coming back to physical education and what could my first graders do to help promote wellness and health and physical education without in the regular classroom. So I'm going to start by showing you what we purchased. I did some research and I came across something called Spark Education. Some of you may be familiar with it. And this is what I bought. It's Spark Portfolio, and it's so amazing because it is ready lessons that even a regular classroom who isn't a regular classroom teacher who isn't necessarily trained in physical education could just pick up a lesson on jump roping, take it outside, 15-minute lesson during recess. So it's been. One of the questions I had was, would it interfere with my content that I have to teach? How is that going to work? And so it's really been great to just be able to pick up a lesson and take it outside during recess. They get to do free play for the first 10, 15 minutes. Maybe sometimes we might stay a little longer and do 10, 15 minutes of a Spark lesson. And they love it. It's been so neat. So this is one thing that we purchased with our mini grant. And they offer all kinds of trainings. It's research-based. It's aligned to the national standards. It's wonderful. And I encourage, if anyone's interested in promoting wellness, health, physical education in the regular classroom, it's a great resource. We also, through the mini grant, were able to purchase lots and lots of PE equipment, soccer balls, footballs, basketballs, frisbees that we just pack out to recess with us every day. We are also, our playground, we're in the process of improving our playground, but it's just very expensive, $70,000, $80,000 that we just don't have. So we are trying to think of innovative ways that we can make recess time better. And so just simply it was amazing how just taking some basketballs outside, which we didn't have before, surprisingly, has helped at recess time. It's been wonderful. We ordered some cones, a parachute. The kids love the parachute. And there'll be some days that we will just have, like every Friday, and I would love to do it, start from the very beginning next year and just go through all of the lessons. We would do maybe Friday a parachute lesson and spend a little bit more time. So the question is, and the next slide says, that tells a little bit more about Spark. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. If you want to read that a little bit, it's a program that promotes health and wellness. It fosters environmental and behavioral change. It's very highly active, really good PE lessons and great instruction. Physical fitness is so important, and especially when they're little, they need to move around a lot. So that was something I was thinking of when I started this project. And I put this in here because I do love PE, and all kids love physical education. So instead of complaining, I started thinking of innovative approaches. What can my class do to make PE innovative? What can we do to help spread the word of how important physical fitness is? And what can my kids do? Not just myself as a teacher, but what could the kids do? So we thought we could make some videos to share. So I'm going to share a couple of videos and some pictures with you that we shared with the rest of the school. We broadcasted it to all the other classrooms, and they just shared what they learned, little fitness tips, maybe how to jump rope, something that stood out to them, one of the lessons they learned. And we were able to integrate it into writing as well, how-to pieces, how to jump rope. So we were able to integrate it into our writing content as well. And here are some pictures of them in action. A lot of times we just we would teach a game. There's one game you'll see called Switcheroo on a video in just a second. And then we would just set them up outside, and they could pick kind of like different stations where they wanted to go. And here is one video.
Keep your hands like this, and then you gotta throw it to the next person. Keep your hands out and ready. Today we learned how to trespass. Exercise is fun.
So that was our trespassing, and they love getting to see themselves on the smart board. And here's one more video to wrap us up. And these were different recess games that we learned. A few different recess games.
One person at each curve. One person in the middle. In the middle has to yell, "Switch your route," and everyone switches places. I try to find the cone. I get when somebody else is in the middle. We love switch your route. It's important to keep your body active. Maybe that ball's over there.
Go.
Nothing but that. We love sports. I broke a sweat.
And that's it. Thank y'all.